brilliant. There's quite a few joining me. Right, so I'm going to work with the stamps, with the lettering stamps. So let's get started, shall we? I'm going to have to do a bit of manoeuvring and put you up on my plank of wood. Let me bring you forward. Let's see if I can, I don't know. Oh, turn the camera around. There it is. Sorry. Okay, I'll take this away because I was blocking the light. There's all Mod Cons in here. I'll let you have a sneak peek. I've got a plank of wood and some step ladders back there. Right, let me place you up here. That's it. I think that's about right. Over there. And I'll just position this in the correct place. Bring it down a little bit more. So I've got my oxide inks out this time to have a play with. There. And I thought we'd do some happy crafting. Happy colours, cheerful stuff. Okay. Right. So I've got some pinks here and an A6 card blank. And yes, the hand lettering stamps. So first of all, I'm going to fold this in half and give it some round corners, some large round corners. I suppose everyone's pretty much in a lockdown situation, aren't they? I think. Well done for sharing. Thanks, Denise and Belinda. This one's always a tricky one on the fold, isn't it? Because you've got to go through two pieces of card. There, I think that'll be nice. There's another Susan and a Barbara. Okay, and I thought I'd take things sort of a bit more simpler and just do some sort of just basic crafting. Got them mixed up, haven't I? I think. No, I think I'm all right. So milled lavender, I'm going to start with this one, and because it's the palest, and I'm just going to cover my card base, cover it all with this milled lavender. Jackie Jasper, hiya, you've liked and shared, good. Yep, Sandy's in a lockdown. Isn't it great to have this crafting though? I just feel fortunate being a sort of hands-on crafty person that we can make the most of the time at home. I just feel fortunate that I'm like that and grateful. And crafting's just lovely to get into, isn't it? And especially that we've all got each other as well. I mean, that's amazing. I love Elsie's group. Everyone's so nice. Janet, hi. Hi, Mum. Glad you could join me. Margie, Sylvia, Diane. Okay, so I'm covering the card, all of it, in the pink. And if you cover the card in a light colour, it does act as a nice base for then the other colours to blend in more. Okay, so I want to keep that pink in the middle, and I'm just going to go around with this softer pink just round the outside. So I thought I'd attempt to do 3 cards if we have time. 3 different cheerful coloured cards. Okay, so a bit more up in this corner. There. Have you all had your daily exercise today? I'm getting into walking a bit more because I could quite easily sit in this craft room all day long. But I thought No, I need to get out really and do some exercise and some walking. I love cycling, but it's a bit cold. I don't like it too much in the cold. So I've been walking locally around the streets because we've had quite a bit of rain. So I haven't been up the woods or anything. Okay, I'm just going in with a darker colour, and this one is Victorian Velvet. Nice, soft, antique-y sort of pink. I like this one. Yeah, we want nice colours, don't we? So, have you been getting in your exercises? There's lots of people out running. Must be like from Christmas. People get inspired, don't they, to run. I'm going to go back in with the spun sugar. Let's go over there. That's it. And I think once if you put down a base colour, then it blends better and you don't get that sort of harsh. You could, you know, go straight down with the pad, and you won't get that harsh sort of lines. And I just want to draw the eye in a little bit more. Get rid of this excess ink here, and some warm lipstick. Yes. Oh, the comments are going quite fast. I wanted to see what people are doing with their exercise. Great colour combo. Thanks, Terry. Someone's had snow. Belinda's had snow. Ooh, I want some snow. We don't get it much here in Milton Keynes. Not much snow. Right, touch of lipstick. Give it a kiss round the edge with the warm lipstick. It's a nice thought, isn't it? There. These names conjures up images in my mind. It's a bit like FaceTiming Mum, isn't it? With my mum watching. There we go. Yeah, that's nice. Sort of draws the colour in, just adding that little touch of darkness. Okay, I'm tempted to let that dry a little bit. So I'll put this to one side and we'll work on another background. Move them out of the way. I'm going to get a BB wipe and get this nice and clean. Okay, I'm going to work with some pens now. I've got sort of similar nice girly colours. These are just basic watercolour brush pens. Let's move the stamps out of the way. And then we're going to paint a rainbow. Colour in a rainbow. There. So I'm just using the sort of arc of my wrist. Pivot of my wrist, I should say. That's it. Just to put some ink down and create one of those unrealistic coloured rainbows. There's quite a lot of those around, isn't there? Make your own colours up, which is quite nice. So I'm just going to draw a rainbow just with these 4 colours. That's it. So I've got like a straw colour, a soft pink, a lightish muted blue, and this nice rustic sort of blue. Give it a spritz just to get that ink moving. Now this is, you know, these are quick backgrounds because just to give some interest behind the stamps. And a card base. This one, what's this one? This one's 15 centimetres. Yeah, 15 centimetres. I'm tempted to go like that, but I need to reverse it so that it's actually on the front when I open my card. Okay, so basically just place that down there. Give it a little wiggle. Just to blend those colours, just a tiny wiggle. That's it. And see what we get. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, I like that. That's come out nice. This is absorbent card, so it instantly absorbs sort of the stronger areas of ink, and then you get a bit of blending as well. But you know, I quite like that. It doesn't really matter what effect you get. That's quite nice. Kind of matches sort of similar pink to this card. Yeah, that's good. Right then, put that one side to dry as well, and let's have a go at some stamping on the pink one. That's it. And right, if you're sort of nervous about stamping, then what you could do is stamp some of the captions just on paper, and then you can clearly sort of offer it up to see where you'd like your captions to be. And I want to add another word in here, so get my scissors, and I'm going to take the you out of your day, your way caption. I'm just going to mix up the words because I wanted to add the you here to say hello you. So I'm just going to cut this U out and leave the R behind, and this is going to act as a mask and just to let me see if it's going to look all right. So that can go in there. It's a little tiny bit smaller in size, but I don't think that matters. Quite like that. So yeah, let's go for that. So I'm going to take the Your Day Your Way caption stamp and the hello. Now, because this one's going to lay over the top of the hello, I'm going to stamp this one first, and then the hello can just go above it. But if I did the hello first and the ink wasn't quite dry, then I'm going to get in a mess, because then I'm going to use this stamp over there. Does that make sense? Okay, so I'm going to unfold my card. Let's put it about there. So does that look all right? I think that's good. And then you can place the stamp exactly where you want it. I have to move that magnet and put it there. Yeah, about there. That's what's good about the platforms. You can sort of position them, and then you know that it's going to be in the right place. And then what I'm going to do is I'll take the hello away, use my mask, so I can take the U away, and just check that that's going to fit in there nicely. Not going to cover anything up, just go over there slightly. I think that's about right. Maybe a bit more, just a bit worried about that. Oh, I moved it. The curl, I don't really want any of that arc stamping out. A bit too much. Sorry about this. Oh, up a bit, down a bit. I have to lick my fingers, actually, that'd be a good idea. Then I can get a grip of the paper. Oh, I think we're about there. And I'll put the magnets, see if I can catch the paper. Okay, let's go for black. I'm out of shot now, aren't I? But I'm just basically putting some ink on the U. That's it. It's noisy. It's noisy. Yeah, I think we're okay. That's it, and press that down. So I'm just being sneaky here and just taking that word out. Right, the beauty of having a wooden work surface is that it's not that level. That's it. So I have to move this around. That's it. Even pick it up and squeeze it from the back. Push the back up. That's it. Oh, missing that top of the U, top of the O, so I'm just going to slide it up a tad. That's it. Give it some more. It's in the way. Oh, it's not coming out. That's it. Press it together. There, that'll do. You get the idea. So now I can take this away and stamp the hello. So I'll position that about there. That's it. I've got another rogue piece of ink there, which I didn't want. Never mind. I can always cover that up with something later on. Don't worry about your problems. There's always a little solution. Stick an embellishment on there. Butterflies are good for that. I'm not reading any of the comments. Hi Jackie Adams, hi. Sister's watching. Hello. Yeah, I know a few of you have recently got into crafting. My sister's one of them. And my neighbour. So I thought I'd just do some more sort of basic stamping for their benefit. Yeah, I like that. That's good. So I put that to one side to dry. Okay, and then let's work on another background so that can be drying as well. In the meantime, I've got a nice scalloped card here. Put the lid back on the ink. A nice scalloped card. I think this is about 15 as well, isn't it? Yeah, it's the same size. Right, to save a bit of time, I have already covered it with some antique linen. Hi Sheila, good of you to join us. Hi. Yeah, antique linen. And I've got two other colours that I'm going to use. I have to change over some of my pads, so I don't have that many of these blending tools. And let's go in with, actually I'll just reactivate the middle just to dampen that, just so I can get a nice blend. Just add a little bit more ink on there. Tumbled glass. Just add some of that. I'm doing the same thing basically. I'm leaving the centre the base colour and working my way round. That's it. More happy colours. Yep. Let's get something to press down on, because the grease and oils out of my fingers are going to leave an impression on this damp ink. So I'm just stopping that from happening by just having a piece of paper there. So I can hold my card blank down. That's it. I need to go a bit more over this side, don't I? Oh, it's fairly central. Fairly central. That's good. Put a bit more of the blue around the outside. Don't have to be too fussy because I'm going over it with another colour, a darker colour. That's it. I'll just blend back in with a bit of the antique linen. That's it. Nice circle. Gosh, I can see over 200 people watching. That's incredible. I'm shocked at that. Wow. Wow, gosh. Where have you all come from? Over 200. It's making me a bit nervous now. Oh. It's nice, isn't it? Because, you know, there's a good mix of abilities and people are doing different things. People are working with flowers. People are doing the planners and the travel notebooks and just basic card making. It's great. I love seeing what everyone does as well. Hi Kathy, hi Sol. Connie. Lots of you watching. Right, sorry, I don't want to get too much into my blending. So, any guesses what this might be? Might be slightly unusual colours, but let's go back in with the tumbled glass and have a bit more blending. Blended inks always look nice from a distance, don't they? Any guesses? Oh, thank you, Dorothy. Shouldn't be nervous. Oh, thank you. Well, it's kind of a sky, believe it or not. It's kind of a warm, happy sky. And I think the yellow underneath is turning my tumbled glass into this funny green colour. Sometimes it looks a bit green. I'm just finishing off the blend, just make it look as sort of even as I can. But it's no major problem because we're going to cover it up anyway. That'll do. So that's the third background sorted. So let's put this to one side to have a little dry, and I'll just clean my ink off. That's it. Bring the stamping platform back into play. That's it. And let's work on the rainbow. It's not quite dry. Can I give it a bit of a warm? A bit of a heat? Still quite damp. I really like that. That's nice. It's going to curl like mad. Do a bit from the back and then it will flatten itself out to a certain extent. Too much noise. I think we'll be all right. Let's go for it. I think we'll be all right. Right, positive vibes for this one. Positive vibes. Positive vibes always goes with the rainbow, doesn't it? It's just got to be done. Yes. Place that about there. Yeah, I think so. Pick that one up. Alright, I don't want to go quite so dark this time, so I'm going to take my watering can, which is a nice grey colour. Lightly tap that. Give it lots of little taps rather than a few big taps, strong taps. Give it lots of little taps. That's it. Then bring it down. I'll have to move it about. That's it. Give it time for the ink to soak in. Don't lift it up straight away. That's it. Hey, nice. Tiny bit more just to give it a bit more definition. That's it. I hope it doesn't bleed. Might be a little bit damp there still. That's it. Nice. Good. That's good. Right, so get rid of that stamp. Like that. Let's put that to one side, let that ink dry. I do find with the archival inks that it does take a little while to dry totally. So we'll go back to our pink one. That's it, I'll fold it now. And let's give it a little bit of a shadow. I've got one of those alcohol markers. Yeah, alcohol markers. I'm just going to add a bit of a shadow with one of these. This is a pale pink. Well, no, not pink. Purpley colour. I usually go for grey, but then I thought, well, let's go for a bit of colour as we're doing cheerful crafting. And I'm just going to add in a sort of shadow line. I don't know whether you can see this. It is faint, but I want it sort of delicate. I'm trying not to go over the lines if I can help it, because the alcohol ink might smudge slightly if it's not quite dry. I think it might have done there. That's it. I do like a bit of drop shadow. I think it makes the caption leap forward and stand out. That's it. I think I've gone everywhere. You see that? So I lift it up a bit. It's really delicate, but I think it's just a nice shadow there. And I might even just tweak the top with another stroke of colour, just to give that drop shadow a shadow. There. That's nice, that's nice. And you kind of put your own personal touch to the caption as well. Right, so that's basically it, I think. And let's have some embellishment on there. I've got some little flowers. I haven't got any of Elsie's flowers. I must get some of those because they are rather nice, and there's more coming on the way, isn't there? So these are just little embellishment flowers that I'm just going to just happily decorate my card with these. I've got some liquid tacky glue here and a little trick, because this does tend to dry up if you don't use it very often. But in my lid I've got a tiny little square of baby wipe, sort of damp baby wipe, and that stops your glue from blocking. There. That's it, let's go for another one. They're slightly different pinks, these flowers. What's made such a difference? Oh, the drop shadow, I guess. Yeah. Elsie's there. Hi, Els. Are you almost in Canada? Are you going to start your isolation, the quarantine, whatever it is? 14 days. Oh. So, yeah, I'm just clustering these around the corners. There, you get the idea. I'm going to put a few more in that corner. Let me show you the finished one that I did earlier. It's here. So I thought, yeah, that's girly and cheerful. And you can put some of Anita's flowers around there. Then that would look nice as well. I quite like these little tiny daisies. Okay. Oh, and inside I've just added a dream big caption. Hello you, dream big. I mean, you could send these cards similar to this now, couldn't you? Just to your friends in this difficult time. Okay, so that's that one. I'll stand that up there. And let's go back to this one, shall we? I think I've done all my messy work, so I might get rid of my craft sheet, which is good for the ink. That's it. Mind you, does it show up the card better? Maybe I should put a piece of that under it. Okay, right, what are we going to do with this? Oh, stamping platform. Let's just stamp our caption on this one. And we're going to wish big here. Wish big. I'm just looking for you. Here it is. I like all these inspirational captions, because if you make your cards with the inspirational captions on, you can always add the happy birthdays inside if it is someone's birthday, or keep it. So I'm just going to eye up just to get it about there. I think I'm going to use the grey again because I quite like the grey. It's just that little bit softer. That's it, little tiny taps. Drop that on. Wish big in the sky. Nice. Just a little bit more. Okay. That's it. Wash it down. See what that's nice. Yes, I like that. I like that. That's worked. There, that's good. Nice dreamy colours, aren't they? Yeah, I like that. Right, so what are we going to do with this? I thought we'd have some clouds, do some clouds. So I thought I'd make my own clouds out of some punches. And I thought, what's cloudy looking vellum? So we'll get some vellum and punch a few circles. Big ones and some smaller ones. Put that in there. Do a few of those, quite a few. And then I'm going to use, I don't use it that often, but it's being used quite a lot at the moment. Els is using this no end, so I thought, well, how can I use this? Because I do like my glue stick, I must admit. So I thought, oh, I'm going to use this to make me clouds. So what I've decided to do is just to place these circles directly onto this side of the tape. This is going to be hard to see, isn't it? I'll just do a small cloud there. I don't know if you can see that, but I've just done two circles together, a small one and then a smaller one on the top. You see that? And then I'm just going to put that to one side because I'm going to get my scalpel out. And I just want to cut that out. Do a few clouds. And I'm going to cut this out with my scalpel or craft knife. You don't have to be exact. It's not a problem. If anything, it's probably better if you don't be too exact. And there is a little bit of stickiness around the edge of the cloud. That's it. Do your clouds different shapes and sizes. Kind of want 5 altogether. This stuff's really sticky. It is sticky, gosh. Can't get it off my hand. Right, I've done some clouds earlier. I'll bring them into shot. Here they are. Some clouds I did earlier. Different shapes and sizes. Let's bring my card back in. That's it. So I've got, see, place these around. Let's put the big one at the bottom. That one up there. Little one there. It doesn't matter if they overlap into the caption. If anything, I think that's quite nice. If it does, because it's like the clouds are floating past. Yeah, that looks about nice. That's it. Odd numbers is good. So then take the backing off, and there you have your sticky cloud sticker. Love the clouds. Thanks, Jackie. If you are asking any questions, I will just check the comments because I am a bit rubbish. I get carried away and I sort of concentrate on what I'm doing. So I do apologise. And there's lots of you watching as well. Come on, come off. Oh, so they're kind of overlappy circles. And you've got, you know, they're not all totally stuck down. They've got all this sort of texture as well, which is nice. Let's take this one off. There, this one can go here and I'll just touch into the bottom of the B on that one. That's it. Dreamy, cloudy card. Let's go a bit lower with that one. Gosh, they will stick into my hands. Okay. So they are going to be a little bit sticky around the edge. So we need to address that situation with some glittery stuff. Make it look girly and pretty. Let's get all my clouds on. I don't want to cover it up too much. About there. That's it. see, these can be, yeah, like your stencils, masks if you want to ink your own clouds. I've got some lovely stuff here. Cosmic Shimmer, Glitter Jewels. It's sort of not really like glitter. It's more like little pieces of loveliness. So I'm just going to pile this on. And it's sort of that sort of pearlescent colours. And I just think whatever colours you use, it seems to reflect those colours. So I'm using sort of blues and sort of greens, and it seems to reflect those colours. And if I went pinky sort of tones, then all the pink tones will come out. So rub that in your clouds. That's it, dust it off. And you've got like a sparkly outline to your clouds. Let's get a paintbrush and just give that a brush, because we don't want it over our caption. That's it. There, nice. Nice. I like it when you start building up a bit of texture on a card. I do like a bit of texture. That's it. I'm just going to put this somewhere and deal with that after. That's it. Brush this away. Brush it all on myself. Sorry about that. Okay, now I just want these clouds to show up a bit more. So somewhere I have a chalky pen. This one, just get it to work. Or a paint pen, anything like that. This one's a chalky one. And I'm just going to outline the clouds. Come on, get working, and just give it a bit more of a draw on the bottoms, just to create like a bit of cloud shading on the bottom. So just follow your circles round. That's it, a bit shading on the bottom. That's it, this pen just comes out a lot or not very much. There. So I thought, yeah, this is quite an interesting way of using that double-sided tape. Stick vellum onto it. And the good thing about the tape, of course, is it doesn't show underneath. It's brilliant with vellum, because if you had spots of glue underneath, it's going to show, but this tape doesn't seem to. Because you're covering the whole area, I think. Yeah. Sparkles, yeah, Joseph. Yeah, let's go girly this time. Sorry, gone girly. Cheerfulness, that's what we need. There. And I was kind of inspired as well by some cards that I've been given as well. Right. Yeah, that's kind of the idea. Like that. Let that dry, and then we have some iridescent gems as well. Oh, I don't want that many. Let's get the smaller amount. Let's add some raindrops. Yay! Raindrops. Let it rain. Let's have some happy rain just coming out the bottom of these clouds, and really give it some bling. That's it. Just touch on down here as well. That's it. Make them touch the bottom of the cloud and then drop down as well. Raindrops. Yeah. Okay. So I think that's about it. I'll get the one that I did earlier for you to see. That's here. It's actually got a bit less glitter on it. And then what I did do is I scraped back, if you can see here, I scraped back some of this chalk pen just to give it more of a blend, because I thought it was quite harsh. So I just scraped it back and it left a bit of chalkiness still on the cloud. Can you see that okay? Yeah, so yeah, might do the same with this one. Oh, and inside, what did I put? I put a happy birthday in there. Okay, that's that one. And then let me put this away. We've got time, still got time, coming up for 3/4 of an hour. The rainbow one. I might need to put this under some heavy books for the night, just so it doesn't curl so much. Okay, so with this one, I did actually do that again, because I did actually get it the wrong way round. I'll admit to that. I got it the wrong way round, so it ended up on the back. So the bit that I did wrong was actually quite useful, because I cut some butterflies out of it. So let's do that again. I've got a nice butterfly punch. I like butterflies. If in doubt, get the butterflies out. That's it. One of each colour. Oh, they're flying everywhere. And I'm going to stick them on. That one's gone on the floor. Can I get another yellow one out of this? Not quite. Might have to mix the colours up a bit. Unless I just do all blue ones. Could do that. Let's see what that looks like. All blue butterflies. Because I was doing one butterfly for each colour of my rainbow band. I could do just blue butterflies. Should I cut another one out? I can't see it now. Oh, let's do. Can I get another one? Yes, just there. Where's my liquid glue? Let's stick those on. Stick them on. There. That's it. Going in different directions, and one maybe right at the top. And I've kind of got iridescent colours again here, so I'm going to bring those gems back in and just pop those on in the middle of my butterflies, just to give them a bit of bling. There. Maybe I should do a Facebook Live on male orientated cards. That might be a nice idea as well. But I just fancy doing girliness today. So, oh, I tell you what, another idea I thought is make it look more rainbowy. Is grab one of your nesting circle dies, and I just thought I'd sort of echo the shape of the rainbow just on the edge of the card. So I'm just going to cut this corner off like that. That's it. Just blend it in the edges, and then the same here as well. Let's get it roughly. Oh, same angle. I don't want to go too mad. Maybe about there. Cut this corner off as well. That's it. Just make it look a bit different. There, yeah. And then the one I did earlier for this card is this one here. So yeah, I did each different colour butterfly. Oh yeah, more drop shadows. Oh, let me just show you this quickly. This is basically just with pencil. See how it makes it pop more? Let me bring it up to show you. I think that just brings the vibes out, makes it pop more, I think. So all you need to do with this is just draw a sharp line just slightly away just on the right hand side of all your edges. That's it. Just slightly away, and then get a scrap piece of paper, this will do, and just rub away the sharp point of your pencil just so you get a softer line, and then just basically colour it in next to that harsher line that you did, just to create that nice soft shadow. And because I've stamped it in the grey as well, I think it looks quite nice. That's it. And just blend it out from the line to the right, blend it outwards. So it's just, yeah, that personal sort of touch again with the stamps, just to give you some ideas. And why not use a pencil? Yeah. Oh, Linda, thank you. Thank you. Another cool tip. Yeah. That's it. I like to share what I know. There. That's good. And then inside this one, I have done a birthday wishes and just stuck a spare butterfly in there as well. And I made an insert for this one because I got the ink kind of started to bleed through onto the back inside of my card, so just a paper insert will do. That's good. And if you remember to glue it on this side so that when you open the card the insert comes out with it rather than gluing it on this side. That's another tip. Okay, so that's pretty much it then. Let's push this all to the side and let's get our cards back. There. So we might, oh look, this butterfly here. I might just have to stick that butterfly on there to hide that bit of ink. And then we've got these ones as well. I always end up with two of everything, don't I? There it is. There's the other one. Yeah, well, I like to get an idea of what I'm doing to show you. I'm not that good at just doing it off the cuff, I don't think. I'm a bit of a planned person. There, so that's it. Just some ideas using the stamps and some basic sort of inking techniques and background ideas. So maybe I should think about the mail cards next time. Yeah. So thanks for joining me. Thanks, Anna, for sorting out the live and doing all the comments and everything. And I'll look back and see if anyone's asked some questions. Oh, I see some familiar profile pictures on the likes. I didn't see your names earlier, but I can see your images. Diane, yes, I saw you. I saw your little face when you did a load of likes. And Honora as well. Thank you. Great. So thanks very much. Let me climb back up and switch off. And I hope to see you all again soon. Take care. Happy crafting, everyone. Stay safe. Bye-bye.